I'm going to say this to all of the white people as a white person. We are the problem with this country. We have been the problem since day one. Since we designed this country to benefit white people. Beating black people, lynching black people, tearing out the fetuses, using babies as alligator bait, paying Charleston to beat our slaves, to whip them and put salt in their wounds by the day. Segregation, Jim Crow, the genocide of Native Americans, the Trail of Tears, Asians in internment camps, because how dare an Asian come to America? We have to put them in camps because we have to make sure America stays white. Stealing the land from Mexico, stealing the land from the Native Americans, stealing black people on the Middle Passage. Most of you people don't even know what the hell it is or how many people died or about the bull sharks that follow the ships because you don't care about actual history. Oh, hey, let's just take Hawaii. Let's go steal it from King Kamehameha. Hey, while we're at it in this great Christian nation, we're going to say that, you know what? We're a Christian nation made in the image of God. But we're just going to design it to benefit white people. Yeah, a black person's only worth 3/5 of a person. They can't vote. They don't have rights. They're not even a citizen until 100-something years later. Women? Nah. They just need to make us more white babies and fold our underwear and clean our socks and make us dinner and just serve the man. That's their job. We're not going to let them vote till the early 1900s, till the women's suffrage movement. Let's look at the Catholic Church. How many thousands of young men have abused and molested little boys? Oh, look, white people, white men. The Baptist Church. Decades they covered up sexual assault. White men. Gun violence. 98% are men. The vast majority men, white men, U.S. citizens. I know it's shocking, not drag queens, not gay people, not transgenders. White men. Nothing to see here. January 6th. Whiny little children with micro penises. Mediocre white men didn't like the result of an election. And they felt so emboldened that they put a gallows up that they were going to hang the vice president of the United States, beat officers, crush their vertebrae, PTSD, brain damage, heart attacks. Hey, they're patriots. Yeah. Woohoo! But a black man has the audacity to kneel before the American flag. He's a son of a bitch. How dare him? May he burn in hell. But if you beat police officers, hey, you know what? No problem. The white man convicted felon child molester, he's going to pardon them because, you know, we're not racist at all. Every atrocity in this country has been white people. We have to admit it, people. When you go into an alcoholic meeting, what's the first thing they do? Hi, my name is XYZ and I'm an alcoholic. And white people aren't willing to have that conversation. Do you know why? Because they don't want their privilege to go away. Right now, my wife gets mad at me because I get frustrated. You know what? And I am pissed off. Because people in Minneapolis right now are getting pulled over just because they don't look white. Or because they have an accent. The ICE agents are making fun of the woman that they murdered. Oh, your accent isn't like mine. Prove to me that you live here. Hey, you're not white. Prove to me that you live here, that you're a citizen. And if not, I'm going to handcuff you, drag you out of your car, and I'm going to put you in jail for 9 hours, and then it's going to release you with no due process. Nothing to see here, no paperwork. And in the last election, what happened, right? 77 million people went to the voting booth and voted for the white man. The rapist, the pedophile, convicted felon, cheats on his wife, calls women fat piggy, looks at naked girls in locker rooms, causes an insurrection, steals from cancer charities, has dinner with white supremacists, very fine people on both sides to white supremacists. Hey, yeah, I'm not racist. Oh, no. I just want to demonize the who? The immigrants. Oh, yes, the brown people. That's right. So if you're a brown person and you've been here for 30 years from Mexico and you're undocumented, which is a civil offense, We're going to zip tie you. We're going to embarrass you. We're going to handcuff you, throw you in U-Hauls, naked, rip you out of cars. But if you're a rapist and a convicted felon, and very likely a pedophile from Mexican Island, and cause an insurrection, hey, you know what? You get to be president. Let me kiss your ass, white man. That's what it is. The majority of people that voted for him are white. The only demographic that didn't vote for Zohran Mamdani were white people. The early polling in the James Tallarico race and Jasmine Crockett race, I know you're going to be shocked. The white people are going for him, and Latino men. There's a little bit of misogyny in that demographic. You don't think it's a coincidence that not just that Harris lost, but that we've never had a woman president? You know, the greatest nation in the world, the beacon of a shining hill, where you too, if you're white, you can abuse women, call women fat and ugly, complain about an election being stolen that was never stolen, cause an insurrection, cheat on your wife, assault women, and you get to be president because, you know, we're totally not racist. We are. The media has failed us all across the aisle. They don't talk about it at all. It doesn't matter if the Democrats or Republicans win. Do you know why people want Democrats to win? I'm going to tell you why. And I like their policies, okay? I'm an independent. White people want to kick the can down the road of white supremacy again. They don't want to have the hard conversation that I'm having right now. They want to go back into their privilege and have a normal way of life because they don't give a shit if black people are treated like crap or immigrants or Latinos or Latinas. They don't care. Doesn't affect me. Hey, and you want to go back into not giving a shit. And that's why we're here. Because since 1619, white people have ignored the original sin of this country. While all the atrocities have happened to everybody that I just mentioned. Oops, sorry. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Doesn't affect me. Doesn't affect me. Even now, I've unfriended people and I don't care. You know what they're talking about? Oh, the traffic at school, Jan. Oh, it's really bad. Oh, you're so brave. Like, shut the hell up. You goddamn Karens. You privileged little twats. They don't care. And when you look at people on the right, that's what they do, right? They appease to the uneducated, trailer park trash, white supremacist concepts of brains base, right? Example. What happened to Lincoln Riley was horrible. But you know the problem? There was 41,000 plus people that died from gun violence. Why did they pick her? None of the black people, none of the non-white people. Because it was a brown person from Mexico and it allowed them to be a racist. Where did you see people on the right about George Floyd? Oh no, not George Floyd. Let's focus on the 7% of protests that were bad. Where were those same people about Ahmaud Arbery? A black man had the audacity to jog down a street while 3 white trailer park trash racist MAGAs shot him because, you know, how dare a black man go jogging? The audacity of the man. Oh, but Charlie Kirk, a racist piece of shit that talks about the great white replacement theory, that if you're a black pilot, you know, what do we do with him, right? We throw his ass up on a pedestal right next to Jesus Christ. Oh, let's put him on Air Force 2. Oh, let's wear freedom shirts. You don't give a shit about the other people. You didn't care about the children that were dead in the church. Thoughts and prayers. Senator Hortman and her husband and her dog that were shot in her goddamn house. Thoughts and prayers. Uvalde, thoughts and prayers. Sandy Hook, thoughts and prayers. Who gives a shit? There's nothing we can do. Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. It's a real shame that your kids were identified by those dental records. But you know what? Charlie Kirk. And then you people, what did you do? What did you whiny ass little bitches do? You went down to Starbucks and you said, how can I be the victim? How can I be famous and get 15 minutes of fame and make money off of YouTube videos? Oh, I'm going to record Starbucks not putting his name on my coffee cup. Oh, what'd you see? Tears. Oh no, the world's coming to an end. And what did white people do, right? Oh, Jesus is coming. Bible sales went up 8 trillion %. Oh, it's the reckoning. Praise God. Oh, God is speaking to me. Hallelujah. But not a goddamn thing when over 8,000 black people were lynched, or 1.4 million died in the Middle Passage. But the fucking man who stood for the white male patriarchy that wouldn't know Jesus if he showed up at his front door with the Bible, somehow that's a bridge too far and he's the victim. That's what it is. He stood for the white male patriarchy. Which brings us to the orange pig in the White House. Too many of this country were triggered by a black man in the White House instead of out in the fields picking their cotton. And their traditional family values? White. Let's be real. DEI? Oh, you're not white. You must be stealing a white job. That's exactly what it is. CRT? Oh, you're teaching about black history. No, it's just history. But they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear about all the horrible things that I just mentioned. Because it infringes on their version of American exceptionalism. And it's only been good for white people. And they want to keep it that way. That's why the Orange Pookie took down slavery in the Smithsonian. That's why he puts up pictures of Robert E. Lee, that piece of shit that's rotting in hell that fought for slavery. That's why Pete Hegseth, the alcoholic, who's paid a woman $50,000 for assaulting her, gave medals to the people that murdered the Lakota back in 1890. Because, 250 dead women and children versus, 10 dead soldiers because they were white. They must be patriots. We have to reward them because we have to make sure that we show that the white man is in charge. And what do you see right now with ICE? Let's be real. 95% of those or more, they're men. I would guarantee you they're exclusively MAGA supporters. Insecure, mediocre white men with micro penises that need a gun to be a real man, that emotionally peaked in 7th grade. Maybe their mom's breastfed them too long. Maybe their dad didn't play catch with them. There's a lot of reasons these alpha males turn out this way. But they spend their whole life playing the victim of, someone's going to steal my gun. Don't tread on me. I don't care if your kid's shot by a gun, but just don't tread on me. They're all mediocre white men primarily. And they get off on shitting on brown people. Go look at the quotes, right? They're going to people's houses and asking them, hey, you're not the person I'm looking for, but do you know any of the people that speak Chinese? Oh, hey, sir, your accent isn't the same as mine. Prove that you're a citizen. They're racially profiling people. That's what they're doing. They get off on it because that's what the white man's done since 1619 and before. It's told everybody what to do. They're doing it in plain sight. And until white people decide to get off their lazy asses and get out of their privilege and be uncomfortable, nothing is going to change. White problem, we're the problem. Yes, in the words of Taylor Swift. We're the problem, it's us. Like it or not. And if you don't, then ship your ass back to England. Because as much as you don't want to hear it, this isn't our country. This belongs to the Native Americans. That's it. We're the problem. When are we going to admit it? When are we going to have the hard conversation? And this goes for people in the media. The bro podcasts on the left that want to debate MAGA, screw you guys. You're doing this country a great service. You're seeing the crap that's going on and you're like, can I be a whore to capitalism? Watch me yell it and own the MAGA. Ooh, I showed him. Oh, he debated him. What does that do? Not a goddamn thing. You think the Democrats winning the midterms is going to fix anything? No. This is the problem. Until we decide to make this a priority and actually fix it, this country will never be great for everybody, and it has never been great for everybody. Have a white day.
If you see something, say something.